mind so pure and beautiful that you can find a place in my mind. We have never worked on mind. Because there are thoughts erupting in the mind. It is not thinking. See, our mind is constantly, like the waves on the ocean. Non-stop thoughts are coming. Higher the frequency of thoughts per second, more is the Ashanti. Lesser the frequency of thoughts per second, more is the Shanti. And when we transcend the thoughts, we are in Prashanti. Therefore, when we are interacting with the world, while interacting with the world, important thing is before interaction, during interaction, and after interaction, what is the condition of the mind that is left? See, I was telling Prashila today, I said, I like your house so much because when you enter, it is clean. There may be 10, 20 people coming and doing every kind of thing, and all people go. In next 1 hour, it is again as if nothing has happened there. Clean and neat. That clean and neat, when mind can remain, then we have transcended the Ashanti. Our mind is, some interaction has happened with somebody and then there is a dent, there is a bad impression, there is a like, there is a dislike, and then there is enmity, there is a friendship. I teach you a lesson. What do you think of yourself? Ashanti, Ashanti, Ashanti. That is why after every mantra they say Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti 3 times at least. See, friends. We only say in the temple, isn't it? Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And that very saying is in Ashanti manner. It is not in peace. Therefore, let us be very careful that we are not entertaining too many themes, too many topics, too many interactions. Keep the mind cool. See, friends, Ashanti will disappear. But we have never given any value or attention to the quality of our mind. See, when I look at a thing, that time what is happening to the mind? When I look at a person, that time what happens to the mind? When I interact with the situation, that time what happens to the mind? To the mind, what is happening, our attention is zero. See, our mind is like a jungle. We went, 2-3 places with our Ashok. We got lost in the forest. We went to see the mountain and entered a cave. I said, I didn't know the mountain is a cave. Because we are totally lost in the jungle. What is the jungle? Where you don't know where you are going, what is happening. It is a fearful place. In the same manner, our mind is jungle. Because there are trees, it is not a garden. Uncontrolled, unplanted, unplanned vegetation is called as jungle. Our mind is like that. And with that mind, we want to sit for meditation. Make all support, here pillow, here pillow, here pillow, and and only one complaint. Normally the mind is okay, but whenever I sit for meditation, there are too many dirty thoughts. What should I do? No, it is because of meditation. Stop meditation. See, friends, please recognize the importance of this frequency of thoughts per minute. We have to consciously practice this. It will not happen. And to practice this consciously, one of the simple technique is don't sweat over small stuff. Did you read that book? We all sweat over small stuff. We are all miserable and disturbed only on small little things. See, friends, let us not give importance to anything in this world which will disturb our peace of mind. In Mahabharata there is a story. There was a small bird. He happened to take a piece of meat or fish and fly. And huge birds were running after him because they wanted that piece of meat or fish. Now the small birdie was running, but before the huge birds he couldn't do anything. Finally, what he has to do, only whatever he was holding in his beak, he just has given up. The moment that piece of meat has fallen, all the tragedies creating disturbance in his mind, all that is quietened, and he was at peace. Our peace of mind is lost because we are running after small pieces. Therefore, Ashanti is when we have misspelled the peace. Instead of seeking the peace, we are seeking the pieces. And whenever we seek small little things, we are bound to be disturbed. Now, why do we seek small little things? Because we have given importance. Next topic. Ashanti happens when something enters our mind. And something enters our mind when we have given value and importance to that thing. Is any one of us born with a 5 cigarette packet and a lighter? Nobody. Then how do we start smoking? We see the advertisement here and there, we go to the college and ragging begins, and then we want to show off. What do you think? I can. And once first we start smoking the cigarette, then the cigarette starts smoking us. See, friends, whenever we have given value and importance to anything in this world, we have to devalue. Nobody can do it for us. So when all these points are put together, we come to conclusion that Ashanti is never created outside, it is in the mind. Number 2, nobody is responsible for Ashanti in our mind. We are squarely responsible for that. And the cause of that Ashanti is a wrong equation with which we are working throughout our life, that fulfillment of the desires is equal to fulfillment in life. This is the wrong equation. Fulfillment in life is freedom from desires, not fulfilling the desires. In Kathopanishad, a mantra comes, Yada sarve pramuchyante kama yasya hrudi shritaha atha martyaha amruto bhavati atra brahma samashnute. He who has discovered total freedom from the virus of desire, he has attained fulfillment in life. And what is we are all seeking is fulfillment. Alas, we are mistaken and we are fulfilling our desires. Not knowing that desires can never be fulfilled in life. Because one desire you fulfill, the second one is born. See, friends. Therefore, Ashanti is self-created. We have to work on it. Nobody can help us. See? And when we are working on this Ashanti, we will be facing examinations at